All right, everybody, you can get my code Zebra Club. If you bet between $300 and $500 per game, you can get my code Zebra Club for 30 days for just $500. We'll do a PayPal, a MoneyGram, a Bank of America, or a Wells Fargo deposit. We'll do a Zelle or a Walmart to Walmart. Any which way you want to do it, call me now, call me early. We'll give you 30 days of NFL and college football winners for just $500. 855 Ty Gaston's the number. 855-894-2786 or email me magiccosta at AOL.com. All right, game 4 of the World Series. Dodgers lead the series 2-1. The overs are 3-0. For the Dodgers, Urias is on the mound. Tampa Bay has Yarbrough. Urias is 165, totals 8. The over is 7-0 the last 7 times these teams have played. Dodgers are 7-2 on the overs the last 9 playoff games, and Tampa Bay is 9-3 their last 12 home playoff games. College football today, lots of action going on. Boston College 3.5 over Georgia Tech and 56.5. Boston College is 7-1 on the unders the last 8 games. Louisville's 5 over Florida State in 61. Louisville's 8-2 on the overs the last 10 games. Georgia, Kentucky has been postponed. Notre Dame's 9.5 over Pittsburgh and 43.5. Alabama's 21 over Tennessee and 66. North Carolina's 14.5 over NC State and 60.5. Virginia Tech is 10.5 over Wake Forest and 68. Virginia Tech won 36-17 last year as a 3-point favorite. Clemson is 46.5 over Syracuse. The total is 62. Coastal Carolina is 5 over Georgia Southern and 51.5. Miami of Florida is 13.5 over Virginia and 55. Virginia's 8-0 on the overs the last 8 conference games. Central Florida is 20.5 over Tulane and 72. Central Florida won 34-31 last year as a 7-point favorite and did not cover. Missouri and Florida has been postponed. Houston is 15 over Navy and 56.5. Navy won 56-41 last year. Penn State 6 over Indiana and 62. Penn State's 9-3 on the unders the last 12 conference games. Michigan State's 11 over Rutgers and 44.5. Ohio State's 27 over Nebraska and 68.5. Iowa is 3.5 over Purdue and 52. The road team is 9-1 against the spread the last 10 meetings. Texas is 10 over Baylor and 61.5. SMU's 2.5 over Cincinnati and 56.5. Oklahoma State is 3 over Iowa State and 52. Oklahoma is 6.5 over TCU and 59. Auburn's 3.5 over Mississippi and 72. The over is 9-2 the last 11 meetings in Mississippi. West Virginia is 3 over Texas Tech and 54.5. Memphis is 13.5 over Temple. The total there is 70. Kansas State's 20.5 over Kansas. The total there is 46. The favorite is 19-6 the last 25 meetings. LSU's 4.5 over South Carolina and 55. LSU is 16-6 against the spread the last 22 October games. South Alabama is 15 over Monroe and 57. Northwestern's 11 over Maryland and 53. BYU's 28.5 over Texas State and 61.5. Texas State is 10-1 on the unders the last 11 on grass. Colorado State 16.5 over New Mexico and 61.5. Boise State 17 over Utah State and 52. Marshall 16 over Florida Atlantic and 51. Fresno State's 2.5 over Hawaii and 66.5. The road team is 11-4 against the spread the last 15 meetings. San Diego State's 14 over UNLV and 50. Air Force is 7 over San Jose State and 62.5. Wyoming's 3.5 over Nevada and 51. Liberty's 13 over Southern Miss and 60.5. Southern Miss is 8-2 on the unders their last 10 games. Michigan's 3.5 at Minnesota and 53.5. Troy is 2.5 over Georgia State and 68.5. Charlotte, 16 over UTEP and 49. Rice is 4.5 over Middle Tennessee and 49. Texas San Antonio is getting 2.5 from Louisiana Tech. The total there is 53. Kentucky's 3.5 over Missouri and 47. Army's 30.5 over Mercer and 50. And Western Kentucky is 14 over Chattanooga. The total 53.5. Get my code Zebra Club. If you bet between 300 and 500 a game, get my code Zebra Club for 30 days of NFL and college football selections for just $500. We'll do a PayPal, a MoneyGram, a Bank of America, or a Wells Fargo deposit. We'll do a Zelle. We'll do a Venmo even, and we'll do a Walmart to Walmart. Any way you want to do it, pick up the phone, give me a call. Call me now. Call me early. 855-TY-GASTON, 855-894-2786, or email me magiccostarica@aol.com. Your free daily video play of the day today is Air Force -7 over San Jose State. Play Air Force -7 over San Jose as your free daily video play of the day for Saturday. And we'll be back on Sunday with NFL and the World Series. And we'll see everybody at that time. Ciao. Have a great day.